Okay, buy it.
This is what we used to eat,
Raisin bread. This was a synagogue built in 1861, Volker just found, running across this street in the year 5622, the Hebrew year. Right on the nice main street next to the Leuven Hotel on the canal. It's a residential area we're wandering in now. Which one do you want?
All of them.
Volker wants some cheeses here.
All of them.
Volker wants all these cheeses.
And the cold cuts too.
And the cold cuts too, she likes. Interesting. We've got a nut section here. Lots of different breads, cheeses, all kinds of packaging. A cheese press out here. You can buy this contraptions. What kind of cheese is that?
Special from the area.
In the main square of Delft. This is where we started our tour. That is Hans Grotius statue in front of the new church. This church dates from 1450. So it's over 500, going on 600 years old, and it's referred to as the new church. As the old church. No, it's the new church. Well, Delft stuff. I'll just pan this square. It's a very pretty square here in downtown Delft. There's the City Hall with the Hall of Justice, the symbol of Delft, the lion with a crown on top for Holland. Okay, we're leaving Rotterdam now. There's the memorial to World War II victims. There's the slanted head bridge.
Harbors of Rotterdam, and they are absolutely fantastic. Lovely boats departing from here and going westwards to the harbors of Rotterdam. And so we're sailing out of this city, which on the left-hand side you can see then that we have the green, which now is Hotel New York, and on the right-hand side you see then the facade of the going off. That was what it was. You see a beautiful view of the Euromast. It's the mast for the first Floria, the horse about 600 feet high. A beautiful viewing point.
Holland American
you
line
go
headquarters,
up in a small kind of cubicle, and that rotates up in a cyclist tunnel. They are getting their fresh air from those two buildings which you see on the right and left side.
Chinese
get,
restaurant on a wharf, and this is the restaurant
metric tons.
That
so it's an enormous
elevates.
complex with refineries, 5 of them, different refineries with all sorts of factories. That inside is enjoy every day the view that you could have if you live along the River Meuse. And of course, they actually, it's not so long ago that the city of Rotterdam realized
the fruit terminal, like boats that come in here.
on the left-hand side, what you see is the aluminium that is coming and going to and from Rotterdam. So on the right-hand side, another windmill, and that is now the windmill of Schiedam. Schiedam, the windmill there, is working without...
In Antwerp, Belgium, in the town square, and I've got a cold. Hello, Mutele. Renaissance, the Renaissance area. This is the town square of Antwerp. It's about 45 degrees temperature. Italian look to it. German eagle.
And then underneath you have a statue. Underneath you have a statue of Our Lady, and Our Lady is the protector of the town. That's why our church, which you can see when you turn around,
Town we woke up to be in, Nijemgen. Very close to the German border here. Beautiful little town. I'm going to scan the horizon. This is typically how we come into a town. We are docked right on the bay, ready to walk on the town, and there is our two tourists ready to go. Have a big day. And there is one of the bayside casinos. Still on the bayside here. This is the river. Here is our ship, the River Navigator, docked beautifully, waiting for the buses to take us to some gardens just outside of Nijemgen. Rotterdam statue.
Holland has its own museum in Paris. And
Kneeling lady,
this
is called.
In his studio sometimes. He wants to make the sculpture as natural as is possible. When somebody when somebody in your sculpture, the old Egypt art and Egyptian art was block forming, but this is with a beautiful S form like yellow hole. But this is the Paris sunflowers, and this is not painted in a series. He painted once in his lifetime the 4 dry sunflowers of Paris. Helene bought it in 1908. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, yes. Because he was so shy.
There's an Arl painted this.
Because at the end, in 1890, he was the modernist master of his century. I checked in 10 This is the postman in the beautiful blue colors, the blue in the hair. And that was so unusual that the people of those days said, oh, we won't buy it. My son, like 5 years old, painted.
Now, in this Lelystad, Lely is the name of the man who did this 20-mile dike we're going to go over later in the day. And we're going to drive from Lelystad north and have lunch in that town, Holland. And then we're going to go a little bit further north up to look at the ocean. Then we're going to take this long 20-mile dike back to where we're going to meet the boat again in Kreuzen. That's today's plan. Looking out our window at where we're docked this morning in Lelystad. Interesting structure here right on the wharf. Tall masted ships looking out the other way. Another big sailboat. We have access to the ocean from this port. Our room from Volker's bed, a little dressing area, closet. This is the bathroom that she's going to come out of in a second. TV set. My bed, I'm sitting on her bed. A big table here in the middle with all our reading material, etc. Very nicely made out, 150 square foot room, air conditioned with a lot of amenities. Lelystad with the tall ships. I'm going to take that now. This is a plan of all the new development. This was all water up until 25, 30 years ago. Here are some of the tall ships that are docked in Lelystad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that I see in this All 3 masters or 4 masters. Amazing. Master looks like it's a school for teaching kids to sail. Sticker on this energy box here: poop stinks. Keep it green. Don't put your poop in the water. Cycle it. Stabilizers on these sailing ships. All of this big, oops, almost tripped. Big board that comes out on both sides to stabilize the sailing vessel. From Baton Rouge, getting back on the bus. We're going to be leaving shortly. This is a view towards our boat.
The new ones look already different. See, they're a little bit nicer.